Okay, so now I'm going to be speaking about how I personally stay body positive and how I continue to love my body even though I'm getting older. So the first one is, I do ignore the media. I really don't care what's on Instagram, what people are wearing, all that kind of stuff, the kind of bodies. Partly because number one, I don't actually have the time to do it. And number two is because, I know it's going to sound a little bit strange to say, but I'm not really impressed by celebrities. I like people for their personality. I like people for maybe the difference that they've made in the world. I admire people for being genuine, really. So for me, I don't really have like an idol that I look up to and follow and stuff like that. It really doesn't interest me, and I think that's kind of kept me quite body positive because I'm not comparing myself to other people. The second thing is, I'm not a fashion slave, so don't be a fashion slave. I think you should wear what you like to wear, not what's necessarily in fashion. If that fashion is something that you do like, okay, that's fine. But for example, I don't look at magazines. I wear what I think actually suits me. And you know, I don't really care what's trending or what's the in thing to wear. It doesn't bother me. If I see something I like and I try it on, it looks good, I'll buy it. If not, I don't care like what everyone else is wearing. And actually, there's something important that you could do. I had a color reading recently at House of Color, so I know my colors. So if that's something that you could consider, because obviously wearing the right colors does actually help you look better. And also you could even just check out what your body shape is and buy clothes according to your body shape as well. That's always helpful. But apart from that, you don't have to follow fashion just because everyone else is doing it. The third thing that I do to stay body positive is that I take care of myself. So I'm talking about in terms of your health. So I do take care of my health. I do love my sweet treats, as you just saw, but also I do love to exercise. I'm doing that regularly. I do rest when I have to rest. I do treat myself. For example, I do take care of my hair, my nails, my skin, all those kind of things. So if you invest in just appreciating what you have and taking care of those things, that does actually keep you quite body positive. The fourth one, I really do appreciate what my body does. So I don't just appreciate my body for how it looks, but also the function. I mean, we spoke about this earlier, as Audrey was saying, you know, appreciate that you have hands, for example, that you can touch your pet or hug your partner. Appreciate the way that your body actually works. It's an amazing thing. It can do so much for you, the way it works, the way it moves, the things that the way it protects you, all these kind of things. Just appreciate what it does, not just what you see. The fifth thing that I don't do, and although I do slip up sometimes, I have to say, I do catch myself saying, oh, I feel so fat today. But don't try not to say anything negative about yourself. So, you know, say nice things to yourself. If you catch yourself saying something bad, or you're so ugly today, or look at you, and you know, try to immediately switch your thinking, and we've spoken about appreciation before on this program. Switch your thinking, look at something that is good, look at something that pleases your eyes, for example, or find something, again, you can actually turn it around and say, well, you know, maybe I feel a little bit fat today or bloated today, but I look really good in this, for example. Just say something positive to yourself instead. The sixth one, invest in other things. So don't make it all about how you look. As I said, work on, for example, on any issues that you might have, work on your character. You know, if people have kind of hinted or even spoken to you openly about something that they don't like about you, or a behavior that you have, or a bad habit, take that on board. I know it's difficult to hear seemingly negative things, but if it's stuff to help you, work on those kind of things. Work on, for example, making a difference in other people's lives. And remember, our bodies will get old, no matter how much plastic surgery, for example, a person gets, no matter how much exercise, eventually the looks will go. We're gonna get old, we're gonna get wrinkly, things are gonna go south, everything's gonna drop. You know, you're not gonna have that toned body or that perfect body anymore, maybe that you had in your youth. So, you know, it's a silly thing to actually invest so much and all of your feelings and your emotions and your happiness on the way you look. It does not work, because what's going to happen when you get older? That's why it's so important to work on the inside more.